Peace be upon you. Recently, Half-Life just turned 20 years old, and I decided to debunk an ARG in its homage. And this was also the best ARG I've covered so far. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Electrical disturbance, but if you ask me, there's an intelligence in there somewhere.
Alright, this was kinda weird. The video is all based around City 14, one of the many places in Half-Life in which the Combine are ruling over them. It seems that those messages were written by the Resistance. This message keeps appearing in the video. The Council is watching us. And for those wondering who is the Council, it's a Council-themed version of Breen. He was supposed to be in Half-Life 2, but was replaced by Breen. There was also this weird part of the video where it tells us what happens to us if we die in City 14. The description reads,
Upon death at City 14, a cremator will carry you to a local human decompiling shelter. Upon arrival, all limbs, hair and eyes will be carefully removed and put in a separate box apart from the torso and head. Any remaining blood will be moved to the nearest hydration system, where it will thoroughly be filtered and cleaned to recreate the taste of water. Your brain will be then extracted from your head. All memories will fade. It is unknown to what happens next.
Yeah, pretty graphic. The video ends with one of the members of the Resistance telling us to run away. The next video is called Ellie's Evidence. The video starts with showing us some very weird images, continuing with the message, he lies. And whoever is making this video is probably talking about the Council, who, like Breen in the game, says that everything is going to be okay when it's really not. Most of the civilians in City 14 either die of the crabs, combines, or of starving. There's also for a few seconds this image of a man. He's wearing a suit and he's looking at us smiling. And tell me if I'm wrong, but he kinda looks like someone we all know. The video continues with the camera footage. It looks like someone is visiting a ruined place. When he turns around the corner, he sees a dead rotting body walking on its legs. Then the video starts freezing. After that, we get an image of what seems to be male 07 killed, but whatever killed him is censored in black. After that, a few messages appear, and they seem to be towards Jake. He's telling him to get on the train and get out of City 14. And when he'll arrive, he'd found him in a blue suit, and tells him to not worry about the time, date, and location, which further confirms that this is the G-Man, a guy in a blue suit that can go anywhere, anytime. The next video is called greenblaze.mp4.
Hello, whoever may be watching this. While exploring this building, I came across this thing. Now, looking at the arms, it seems like it could have been human at one point in its life, but, well, whatever it was, it's certainly not that now. It's been changed, manufactured even into whatever the hell it was meant for, but God knows that that head does not come naturally. Now, me personally, I was never more fraction during the war, I just did smart thing and hid for most of it, so I'm not sure if these kinds of things are common anywhere.
You've never been out there before. I have one piece of advice. At the first flicker of green light, you run. First storm I saw, I made the mistake of stopping to study it. That's how I lost my leg. I've seen them take out whole squads, reeling in soldiers, tearing gunboats to bits. Some say it's only an electrical disturbance, but if you ask me, there's an intelligence in there somewhere. If only we could communicate with it. A force like that.
The video yet again is for Jake. The G-Man seems to be worried about him, telling him to get the hell away from there and get to him. He also mentions that a storm is coming, and that if he doesn't get out of there, it will kill him. He also tells him that his brother died of one, and shows him a tape of it. The tape is about his brother Alan that just found a weird corpse. Everything is fine until he gets attacked and the corpse starts moving. And at this point it looks like corpse can start moving. Either way, let's get to the next video. The video is a camera footage. The video goes pretty smoothly. That's until a dead corpse gets in front of the camera. It gives a menacing look before attacking the cameraman. The video goes then to a footage of the council speech. They are all casted in the speakers on top of the tower. Couldn't get too much from this video except for further evidence that the bodies are alive. Let's get to the next video. In this video we can see the POV of male 04. He seems to be visiting an old apartment, which looks pretty similar to the last video. He finds a dead combine on the way, which might be the cameraman for the last video. When he gets upstairs the video ends, and we can also hear this cryptic message. Thanks to a guy in the comments that decrypted it, the message says get out, which means that one of the living corpse is there. Either way, let's get to the next video.
You've never been out there before. I have one piece of advice. At the first flicker of green light, you run. First storm I saw, I made the mistake of stopping to study. That's how I lost my leg. Seen them take out whole squads, reeling in soldiers, tearing gunboats to bits. Some say it's only an electrical disturbance, but if you ask me, there's an intelligence in there somewhere. If only we could communicate with it. A force like that on our side, that would be a powerful ally.
Alright, this was one of the best videos yet. The video starts with a man talking, which might be Alex's dad. Not only does he look like him, but he also states that he lost a leg, just like Alex's dad. The video cuts to some camera footage. It's menacingly showing a door with a bunch of cryptic messages, and we can also see the G-man's silhouette. The video ends with a footage of a dead corpse called the Nice Man, which like the other corpse corrupts the video. The next video is the last one of the ARG, but it is also pretty interesting.
I must say, Jake, you're not a very easy man to get a hold of. I have something very special in mind for you. I'll be seeing you on the other side.
The video starts with a bunch of weird cryptic videos, until we can see the G-Man, and he's again talking to Jake, which means that Jake indeed quitted CD14, and says the famous sentence, "I'll be seeing you on the other side," before putting him in stasis. And that is the end of the ARG. There are a lot of unanswered questions, like why did the G-Man care about Jake, why are the dead corpse alive, and who is Jake? The link to the guy's channel will be in the description, and I'll see you guys on another one. Goodbye.